One Zambia, one nation. Thanks for joining us on Zanis News. To present, my name is Juliet Mutale. The headlines. Government suspends illegal mining activities in Chilumba area in Kapiri-Mposhi. Social cash transfer impacting lives on the Copperbelt province. Zambia Correctional Service empowers officers. Zanis News in detail. Provincial Minister Credo Nanjua has ordered the suspension of mining activities in Chilumba area of Kapiri-Mposhi district, where manganese, lead and zinc have been discovered. The minister, who led the Provincial Joint Operations Committee, made the order after conducting an on-spot check of activities in the area. Daniel Billy brings us this report.
Unscrupulous companies and individuals in Chilumba area in the outskirts of Kapiri-Mposhi district are depriving government of revenue from mining activities being conducted indirectly through villagers. Central Province Minister Credo Nanjua is saddened that unscrupulous firms and individuals are engaging villagers to mine without following legal and safety measures.
People died in Mukushi, people died in Mumbwa because of illegal mining. Even the way those things are done that side, we can't permit that, even if there was a license. You come here and start doing illegal mining, you bring all this equipment. So we are simply saying, dismantle this, pack this thing, and we're impounding this equipment, together with all vehicles that are used here.
Mr. Nanjua is saddened that the illegal miners are discharging lead-contaminated water to people's fields.
You are discharging water which has got lead into the fields of people, bringing of pollution now to Chilumba. We are fighting pollution in Kabwe. We are trying to find ways and means how to control the pollution in Kabwe. Now we are spreading it to Kapiri-Mposhi here in Chilumba.
Bernard Kunda is one of the farmers whose field has been affected by the lead-contaminated water. Daniel Billy for Zanis News in Kapiri-Mposhi District, Central Province.
In Northern Province, the Zambia Statistics Agency has received overwhelming response from the public in the region in the ongoing 2022 Census of Population and Housing. Regional statistician Danny Muchimba says enumerators in the field are doing their work normally, stating that the response from the residents is very encouraging. Here are the details.
A positive public response towards the ongoing 2022 National Census of Population and Housing has elated officials in Northern Province. According to records, the Zambia Statistics Agency has so far enumerated over 88% of households across the province. The development has cheered provincial statistician Danny Muchimba.
But so far so good, as we mentioned. Today it's 31st, and already as a province we are at 88.5%. So we are doing very well, and we'll beat the deadline. So people should not worry. We are on course, and come the 14th of September, we'll be done.
Mr. Muchimba has thanked members of the public for their cooperation.
People of Northern Province, our respondents out there, they're actually doing a very good job, because we've actually seen in a number of areas where now they're actually even calling our data collectors, you've left us out, you've not counted us. Can you come and count us? So you can see from that people are actually excited with this census, and they are ready to give us this information.
And United Church of Zambia, Northern Province Presbytery Bishop Mebin Mulenga emphasizes the importance of the census.
We shouldn't shy away from this important national exercise. We take our responsibility as law-abiding citizens, for it is biblical. Census will help our nation to know how many are we. And if we know the number of citizens in the nation, it will be very important. It will be very easy for us to plan.
The importance is for the government to know the population of the country, so they can base their planning on the number of residents they have in the country.
For Zanis in Kasama, I am Patrick Kabwe.
In Northern Province, the Drug Enforcement Commission (DEC) has cautioned women against engaging in illicit activities such as drug abuse. DEC representative Daniel Kalimaposo noted with dismay that the number of women in the province abusing alcohol is increasing and surpassing men. Mary Wembia filed in this report.
It was a joyous moment for over 5,000 women from the Catholic Women Organization of the Archdiocese of Kasama who gathered at Natende area in Kasama district. The women who gathered for a 3-day annual retreat also contributed over 690,000 kwacha towards the education of 32 seminarians who are aspiring for priesthood. And Kasama Archbishop Ignatius Chama thanked the women for the gesture.
The 1,129,837 kwacha. Kucheshuko palishindalama. Panamayo, mapela ikweja wendo 698 kwacha, 98,988 chile chine. Mwamkusushi yako.
Kasama Mayor Teresa Korara also attended the event.
What I can echo to my fellow women here is that we remain united as we are doing the work of the Lord, because it is only in giving that you receive.
Experts also took advantage of the gathering to highlight various issues affecting women.
Ichamba tachirife kuba lumendo na bashitata beka iyo na kuli banyine fwe bene kumulandu ne fisumino fyaba pwe fyabufi kanshi imitiko la itatu eyo nalata ntawirapo tumone efyo yichita nefyo yabipira.
The Archbishop also awarded some parishes for their hard work. The annual event attracted women from different parishes under the Archdiocese of Kasama. Reporting for Zanis, Mary Wembia.
This time around, we move to the Copperbelt province, where Ministry of Community Development and Social Services says 37 million kwacha is released by government on a bi-monthly basis to about 81,000 social cash transfer beneficiaries in the province. Provincial Social Welfare Officer Chris Hilwele says the funds are helping beneficiaries to be self-reliant as they venture into various businesses. Here are the details.
The Social Cash Transfer Program, which is benefiting over 80,000 people on the Copperbelt province, has continued to impact positively on the lives of beneficiaries. More beneficiaries have expanded into various businesses. Copperbelt Province Social Welfare Officer Chris Hilwele explains how much money the government is putting in the program.
So as a province, we are paying out 37 million kwacha to our beneficiaries. And now the head of state says we need to increase the caseload to 1 million. He never just increased the transfer value. He says, no, we should just increase the transfer value. In the caseload, should be projected, should go up.
Mr. Ilwele has also cautioned beneficiaries to be wary of scammers.
To warn members of the public that when we are enrolling beneficiaries on social cash transfer scheme, we don't use phones. And we go on the air, we tell people that CWACs are going around with enumerators to target potential households. And no one is obliged to pay a particular amount of money in order to be put on the program. Enrollment is free. So they need to be careful of these scammers who are posing as pay point managers.
Clara Kawimbe reporting for Zanis in Indol.
The news continues. Mpulungu Area Member of Parliament Leonard Mbao has challenged young men and women to take advantage of the skills training bursaries under the Constituency Development Fund, CDF, to improve their welfare. And Mpulungu Town Council says there is need to increase awareness in communities on the Education and Skills Development Initiative. From Mpulungu, here is Nkweto Mumba.
He was in his constituency to receive first-hand information on the proposed community projects under the Constituency Development Fund. Mpulungu Area Member of Parliament Leonard Mbao led a team of officers from the council and members of the CDF committee in inspecting projects earmarked for completion and rehabilitation. Road network improvement is topping the list of the proposed community projects, and the local leadership has decided to acquire earth-moving equipment using the enhanced CDF to upgrade key roads.
Many of our people who had applied for community projects, they were all talking about, trying to build the roads. So we decided now to say we need to buy earth-moving equipment, a full set, so that we can go now into villages and the outskirts of Mpulungu to make sure that we do the roads which are very critical. We are targeting 6 pieces where we have got 2 tippers, we have the grader, the excavator, then the water bowser, and then we also want to get the compactor. About 10 million we are going to get all these sets of equipment that we have mentioned about here.
Mr. Mbao, who is also Northern Province Minister, explained the benefits of opening up roads in his constituency.
We want to open the lakeshore, so this road is going to go all the way to the border with Tanzania. We are going to open up this area for tourism, also other economic activities, like we are doing. This is the center for fishing.
Infrastructure at schools and clinics, including crossing points, are also among the proposed projects. Nkweto Mumba for Zanis in Mpulungu.
Ndole Bus Drivers and Conductors Union on the Copperbelt province have embarked on a vigorous inspection to ensure sanity is restored in bus stations in the district. The association wants to maintain order following the ejection of cadres from bus stations. Details in this report.
Public transport taxis and drivers have a formal representation. Its establishment has been strengthened by the presidential announcement to stop cadreism in all bus stations. The Ndola Bus Drivers and Conductors Union is calling on members of the public to ensure it helps them to restore order by not boarding buses in undesignated areas. Union Secretary General Andrew Sichamba acknowledges the challenges the association had previously and commends the government for the move to clean the stations.
We know that there is order. There is no cadreism in our stations. Like where we work as a driver at Masala station, we have got no issue of cadreism. And we thank our president to ensure that there is no anything like influencing or any harassment as cadreism.
We are appealing to our customers that they should be coming to Mbungushi station, Masala station, as well as Sokoni station, to board buses from there, because we have improved our services. We are telling our conductors to behave well, to look clean, and also to be polite.
The union has also apologized over the incident that occurred on 9th August, where a porter was assaulted during a protest by the drivers over their refusal to reduce bus fares after a reduction on fuel pump price.
We are here to tender our apology about what transpired when we had a protest. One of the journalists was assaulted, and that is very unfortunate, because as people of Zambia, we need to protect our journalists because they play a critical role.
Clara Kawimbe reporting for Zanis in Indol.
This time around, we take you to Western Province, where the Zambia Correctional Service Commission has embarked on sharing its mandate to all correctional officers in the province. Zambia Correctional Service Commission Chairperson Evaristo Kalonga says the commission has a mandate of ensuring that officers receive the necessary attention as they discharge their duties. Darlington Kabamba has the details.
These are Zambia Correctional Service officers drawn from Mongu, Senanga, Kaoma and Kalabo districts in Western Province. Western Region Senior Assistant Commissioner Jonathan Jerry gave his remarks.
We are so grateful for your presence here to come and address our officers who were expectant for a long time to see the commission before them. We are so grateful for the this time that the government has managed to give us the commission.
And Zambia Correctional Service Commission Chairperson Evaristo Kalonga outlined the Commission's mandate.
The mandate of the Commission, as given in the Constitution, includes the following. Point, to confirm, to promote, I saw the excitement on the third one. Then to second, to regrade, to transfer, separate employees in the Correctional Service Commission. They also facilitate transfer of employees across service commissions. They also transfer employees from one government institution to another within the civil service.
Meanwhile, Assistant Director, Institute of Capacity Building Development at Cabinet Office, Movens Nswana, had this to say to the officers.
One, we are bringing service closer to the officers. Two, we want to motivate officers. You should not stay for more than 3 months or 6 months. Between 3 to 6 months, you must be confirmed after training.
Darlington Kavambe reporting in Mangu District, Western Province.
In Eastern Province, the civil society has praised Paramount Chief Kalonga Gawa Undi for his strong stance against early marriages in the province. Stakeholders say the commitment demonstrated by the traditional leaders in the area should be emulated by others in the country. Here are the details.
The fight against child marriage is steadily building momentum as the Kalonga Gawa Undi has urged its subjects not to subject the girl child to child marriage.
I wish to appeal to all the churches and all the child people at large to send our children to school, especially girls. As you may be aware, education is the foundation of modern societies, as it brings about economic and social development. Secondly, to safeguard the welfare of the girl child by not subjecting them to any marriage. Allow them to go to school, just as you do the male child.
And institutions implementing child protection projects have held the Gawa's passion, stating that it gives them the impetus to implement programs that fight the scourge.
So we have a platform which we can ride on because the Kalonga is behind us, is giving us a platform to work, and we are on the grounds just to make sure that we reach each and every child who may be a potential victim of early marriage or teenage pregnancy or any other abuse that may happen to them.
We work with traditional leaders who are the custodians of this gender norms we see. So having him pronounce it, we know, like Childline said, we have a foundation where us CSOs and NGOs can come in.
Hope Walia, Katete District, Eastern Province.
And finally, in the news this morning, all is set for the hosting of the first ever Valley Mudima Culture Festival to be hosted in Sinazonga District in Southern Province. The festival is expected to attract over 30 groups from Zambia and neighboring Zimbabwe. Details in this report.
The Valley Mudima Cultural Group of Southern Province will soon be hosting the first ever cultural festival slated for the 10th of September. This is to commemorate the movement of the Valley Tongas from the lower ground to the hills following the closing of the Zambezi River during the construction of the Kariba Dam in the 1950s.
This Mudima culture was badly affected with the closing of the Zambezi River at Kariba, which made us move from the lower point to the hill mountains we are now. Now, because of those movements, people who were supposed to be maintaining the Mudima groupings scampered or scattered. So hence now, us as the Valley Mudima Royal Festival, we have decided to revive this culture.
The festival will attract over 30 Tonga cultural groups within the province and neighboring Zimbabwe.
We have invited the key people, that is British High Commissioner, that is Zimbabwe High Commissioner, and World Bank representatives, because they are the ones who funded this project. And the British government is the one who initiated and closed Lake Kariba.
Walter Siakalongo is director in charge of tourism promotion for the festival.
I think there's been more concentration on the wildlife and the big falls. And then I think we have not done anything when it comes to culture tourism. So I think by so doing, I think it's gonna show people around Zambia and also the world beyond that Zambia's got a lot to offer.
Runia Sakala, Zanis, Choma.
As we end Zanis news, let's recap on the headlines. Government suspends illegal mining activities in Chilumba area in Kapirimposhi. Social cash transfer impacting lives on the Copperbelt province. Zambia Correctional Service empowers officers. Thanks for staying with us. Now remember, we are one Zambia, one nation. My name is Juliet Mutele saying bye-bye and pleasant viewing.